Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, Michael Owen is, of course, likely to be the key player here, Peter. The mere sniff of a chance.
And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Algeria finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Tele picks it up out wide. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Big chance! Algeria with the corner, they're first. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He's in plenty of space here. Lewandowski! Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Bruno. He's got tall! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Algeria have the chance to go the other way. He's shifting through the gears here. Tele. That's going to go a long way. Rijkaard. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's a key interception. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Pretty robust defending.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Lewandowski.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Knocks it into space and claimed it back swiftly. Oh, super ball! Looking to play him in. He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little
Oh, smashing head! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona take the lead. Tonali can see things others simply cannot. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now there's a fine ball. Tries a shot! Has a look and plays it forward. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Park Ji-sung does really well to win the ball there. Now that's well seen too. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And that should get the job done. Oh, that's nice. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, no circumventing this opponent. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Serginho gets over and intercepts. He's picked his way through. A lot of space ahead of him. Shoots! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy?
It's Pele! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Danger averted for now. And it's Rosicki. Rosicki! It's bounced back off the post. It's in! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Rijkaard. And there's the end of the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Barcelona do lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And the second half gets underway. Tonali. Now it's Lewandowski. Good ball, good take. Great vision. He's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Chouameni.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Serginho. Rosicki, and he's intervened well there. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just could...
Climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, well measured. And the shot! Great stop from the keeper.
Grealish is offering a right smile there.
Barcelona have their third corner. Applies the finish! Gorgeous from Grealish! That is a gem! An absolute gem! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. You just know there is no stopping that.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
And he's managed to gift it back.
Lewandowski.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. That is good alertness. Park Ji-sung. Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Pele. Bruno Fernandes. Can he get on the end of this? That looks a cracking ball. Rosicki. Nicely aimed pass. David De Gea gets it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Pele. It's Pele! Goal! That was a given. It always was.
Pele really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up.
It's a mighty effort! It's there! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Clinical. Just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Pele!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ah, good steal. He just read it. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Grealish. He's found a way through. Ball driven towards the far post.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21 será sustituido por el dorsal 22.
Algeria have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Henderson gathers from the goal kick, threads one in. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Mane, and he was quick to react. Now, can they get him away? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Played out to the right. Tries to pass it through. Son is wide and looking to get onto this. Surely now! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
De Gea punts it upfield. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
He's a sharp little ball here. Serginho. Adams. Perez. Now it's Torres. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. Perez with the chance! No mistake! With so little time left, grandstand finish! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Algeria give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Fernando Torres.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Mane. Adams. And he's there to belt it away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's picked it up out wide.
Great feat, that.
That's good play. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Barcelona have been handed a game-changing chance. Bayer will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he... That's that, the end. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Lewandowski, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. The action has already started. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy, Donnarumma, really is a generational talent, Peter. I suppose you have to be good if you're a goalkeeper and your name's Gianluigi. He really has inherited the mantle from his namesake. There might be room for improvement with his kicking, but otherwise, he is nigh on perfect.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Tali, good driving run. Oh, he tries a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Bruno Fernandes. Beckham. And it's Pedri. And Hakimi. Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough of...
There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Jordan Henderson. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Beckham. Hakimi. Beckenbauer. Looking for the run. Tonali in acres of space out wide. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. The chance to pull further clear. And that's a poor pen.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
That has been slung wide. Vinicius Junior takes the shot. They want to be quick to recover this.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
And this is Inzaghi. He's looking wide. It's played through for him. He rises! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Pedri. Messi. And it's Ribéry. Beckham. For Ribéry. Some really good ball movement. And he welcomes it in. Shoots! It's anyone's ball now. Bruno Fernandes gets good distance on it. Tonali plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Ribéry. Pedri. And it's Cancelo. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. And looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Beckham considers his options.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Great vision. It's Inzaghi! No mistake! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
That's brilliant control, Peter, from an awkward height too. You know, it's great improvisation here.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Back into the middle. Park Ji-sung. Pedri. And the pass is intercepted. Opts for safety. Distributed tidily. And Hakimi wriggles his way through. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Inzaghi. And he's certainly terrific header. Yes! Again, in a trice. And they are soaring. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Tonali. And he's there to make the challenge. They get a throw in. Hakimi, Ribery, Jordan Henderson gets a foot in and wins the ball. He's found a way through. Inzaghi.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Beckham. Ribery. Now it's Ribery. Tonali. Can he get on the end of this? He's picked his way through. Looking to go deep. Aims beyond the defence. And the finish! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Barcelona really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Barcelona utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Just to go. Can he finish? And that has faded wide.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Hakimi. Out to the right, Park Ji-sung spots it and intercepts. And it's Ribery, somewhat off target. Spread it left. He is through here. Shot could be on. Oh, shooting chance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.